The Leopard 2 is one of the most widely used tanks in Europe, manufactured in Germany but exported around the continent. It is the weapon system the Ukrainian government believes it needs to fight Russia. And for weeks, ministers in Kyiv have called on ministers in Berlin to allow them to use the Leopards in their country. Now that call has been answered. 14 German tanks will be sent to Ukraine, and other European countries will also be allowed to send theirs.
Our goal is to quickly make 2 tank battalions available together with our allies. There are a lot of countries which would also like to contribute in the deliveries, and we will coordinate and ensure that it becomes possible step by step.
The Chancellor says he understands many Germans are deeply concerned by his decision. But at least 4 other European countries have already said they are prepared to use their Leopard 2s to help Ukraine.
We are ready to participate in one or another way. There are many ways to do it, because we know that this Leopard issue also needs training for the drivers, for the maintenance and so forth. It needs spare parts, it needs the whole ecosystem of the Leopard tanks, and we will consider what is the best part for us.
Here at the Russian embassy in Berlin, the reaction has been quick and condemning. The ambassador says that Germany has abandoned its historical responsibility to Russia, brought about by Nazi crimes during World War II. Calling the decision extremely dangerous, he says it takes the conflict to a new level of confrontation. And yet, some analysts believe that with Russia reportedly building up its forces for a spring offensive, Germany felt there was no alternative to allowing Leopard 2s to be sent to Ukraine.
Everyone, all the military experts are expecting that Russia is preparing for spring, and the Europeans now want to back Ukraine and the Ukrainian government and the Ukrainian army to be ready to defend the country.
In sending his country's tanks to Ukraine, Olaf Scholz has done something no other democratic chancellor here has done. Allow another country to use German tanks to fight Russians in a war in Europe. And so while Scholz's stated goal is to prevent an escalation between Russia and NATO, it may not be too long before the heavy weapons of both sides are in use against each other in Ukraine. Dominic, Kane, Al Jazeera, Berlin.